Just that time of day again, and we're back with some mods. So the first one we got in front of us today is the Hunting Pulpit. This is by Zeres Holtzwelton, 2.33 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it in the construction menu and under productions and generators, which is a little bit interesting. There you are, 1200 to buy. It's going to give you 720 per month. Interesting. Obviously, it's a little hunting pulpit, hunting lodge, whatever you want to call it. But also, place this down. You could use a sort of facilitating somebody hunting on your ground. I mean, you can, well, you can get. I got into it earlier on. There you are. That's better. Have a little look out on what's going on. I mean, I know you can't on console anyway shoot some deer, mind you, but yeah, I mean, you could place a few down, get a bit of extra cash on the go. It's nicely detailed on the wood. I'm going to put my teeth in. Yeah, I like it. Very nice. Right, next up is Wood Distributor for Containers. This is by Urshabba VSR Modding Sir, 1.02 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it in the construction menu and under productions and sell points. So if we go into that, we'll scroll along to find it. They are 3,700 to buy, and the name gives it a bit of a misrepresentation, shall we say. It's called a wood distributor, but it's not. It's a wood dealer, as the name says on the side of the building. So you can be able to bring down your wood chips, your bales of wood chips, and your wood. Obviously, sell them all there. Obviously, hit the sell wood icon. Job's a good one. Now, it does accept containers if you've got the DLC, the Platinum DLC. Yeah, I mean, it's something different. Yeah, selling wood and wood chips and wood chip bales as well. I mean, it's nicely detailed. I mean, it even got like the rust on the side of the building. That's all right. I mean, it does look good. And it can sell containers. That's all right. Yeah, I like it. Very nice. Right, next up is Large Garage. This is by ICAS, 7.23 megabyte on the download. You're going to find these two in the construction menu and on the buildings and sheds. So we'll scroll along to find them. So we've got these two versions here. So we've got the 25 grand a piece, whichever one you want to go for. So we've got the basic Large Garage. And then the second one we got there is the Large Garage with wood and like metal doors. Fair enough. So we'll come over to this one with the green doors. That opens up like that. And once you get inside, obviously it's a garage, shed, whatever you want to call it. Open up that door as well, like that. I mean, fairly decent size inside. And the doors, yeah, fairly decent size as well. I think even like with a big harvester, you should be alright getting it in. Yeah, not with the header on the front, mind you, but yeah, that's alright. And then come over here, and obviously you got the wooden version, although that's got a bit of a shine to that. It looks alright on those wood doors. And they open up the same as the previous one. Yeah, I'm not. Look at that on the details on it. That's ace. I mean, I like the one with the wooden doors probably better than the other one. That being said, that's a nice shed. Yeah, very nice. Right, next up is the Fent Weight Package. This is by Bayan Agra, 9.94 megabyte on download. As you can imagine, you're going to find them under weights. So we've got a 400, a 870, a 1250, a 1800, a 2500, and a 3300. That's your different weights. Obviously, the name, as you would imagine, is the weight of the actual weight itself. I said a lot of weights in that sentence. Anyway, 1,000 to buy for the 400. You got the options there: configuration old, new. It's just the frame really that it attaches to. Then you got the lower link holder. So you got position 1 or 2. So raise it up if you want to. Then you got attachers, no or yes. So it puts like an extra trailer attacher on the front of that one. And then design colour, you can either have it painted or galvanised. Although that being said, what did that change then? Didn't really see what it changed, to be honest. Let's zoom in a little. Try that again. Right. Oh, it's the bolts that's holding it in. Right, fair enough. So we'll come out of that and we'll go into the 870. So obviously 870 kilo, 1900 to buy. Same options as before. Then we've got the 1250, obviously, well, it's saying 1.3 there, but 1250 kilo. Same options as before on that one. Then we'll come into the 1800. Again, same options as before. 1800 weight. 1800, well, 1.8 ton, 1800 kilo, 2800 to buy. We'll then go into the 2500. So this is where it changes a little. You've got a few less options. You've got the configuration, old and new. And then attaches, yes or no. So we can't raise up the mounting points. Again, design colour, painted or galvanised on the bolts. Then we'll go over to the 3300. The only option on that is to change the colour of the bolts. So you can't add a trailer attacher and you can't move the mounting points. But that being said, you need some weights for your tractor. Yeah, that'll do nicely. Right, next up is the Volvo HD bucket. This is by FS Miner, 1.17 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it under miscellaneous. Now, this requires the Platinum DLC because obviously it's going to hook up to your Volvo excavators. So it's got a 2,500 litre capacity to start with. Yeah, just to start with, 2,900 to buy. You then got the option to change the capacity up to 4,500 litres. We haven't finished yet. 20,000. Oh, that's ace. 20,000 litre capacity. That's brilliant. I mean, even if you back out of there, it's going to do all your loose crop stuff. That's ace. 20,000 litre capacity on that. That's got to be the biggest thing we've got on console. Anyway, I know we had the 10,000 litre bucket on the DLC, but this is 20,000 litres. Oh, very nice. Right, next up is Animal Transporter. This is by AGDM Team, 1.88 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it under Animal Transport. So it's going to cost you 4,550 to buy. You then got the option of without quick attacher or with quick attacher. You then change the main colour. Obviously does the main frame. And then design colour is going to do the floor at the bottom. Oh, I like that in purple. That's all right. So obviously this is going to be for transporting animals. I mean, you've got 2 sheep, 2 pigs and 1 cow. This is what you're going to be doing with it. So you come up to an animal dealer, whatever. Now, you can go straight in if you wanted to and put an animal in, or you could facilitate it a little bit more. If you do L, B and A, it'll unfold it like that. You can do L, B and B. You can lower it down. You can unfold it as well if you wanted to, make it a bit more immersive. Now, once you've got it unfolded, if you do RB and right stick left and right, you can then move the door yourself. Or just fold it in with the A. Entirely up to you. Oh, that's alright, that is. You know, fancy a bit of immersive bringing your animals back to your farm rather than having them delivered straight. Yeah, very nice. Right, next up is the Lizard S350L. This is by Copy, 4.03 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it under fertilizer spreaders. Now, it's got a 350 litre tank on the top, 10 metre working width, 9 mile an hour working speed, 1,200 to buy. You then got the options on decals, yes or no side decal, no front and side decal, or nothing at all, or back to all of them. Then you've got PTO cover, yes or no. That's just underneath there like that. You can change the main colour to any one of those. Changes the main tub. And design colour is going to be red, red, or red. You go for whichever red you like. Fair enough. I mean, 350 litres, 10 metre working width. I think that's going to empty pretty quickly. But fair enough. Something a little different. Very nice. Right, next up is the Bomet U363-1. This is by Camille R1 and Patologia, 4.39 megabyte on download. You're going to find this under Disc Harrows. Now, this requires 48 horsepower from your tractor, and it's got 1.8 metre working width. 1.8. All right, carry on. 9 mile an hour working speed, 3.5 grand to buy. You got the options there of ground slicers, no, in front of, in the back, front and back, or no. You can change the main colour, grey or black, changes the disc on the bottom. Then design colour, grey or black, basically changes the spindles going through the middle. Alright, 1.8 metre working width though. That is tiny. We'll carry on. Right, next up is the Vaderstat Tempo L16BD. This is by DS Power, 19.08 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it under Planters. So it's going to do your usual planting shenanigans. 8,520 litre on the seed tank. 300 horsepower requirement from your tractor, 12 metre working width, 11 mile an hour working speed, 160 grand to buy. You then got the option of extinguisher, yes or no, so that's just by that wheel there. Then got work light, front and back, or nothing. You change the main colour. Ooh, yes. Oh, metallic pink. Oh, that's ace. Then you got the attachment parts. Oh, metallic purple. Oh, that's ace. That metallic purple looks brilliant. Then we'll come down, we'll do rim colour. Oh, we'll match it up with the metallic purple, why not? Oh, excellent. Metallic pink and purple for the win. Oh, that's brilliant. I mean, 12 metre working with, that's all right as well. Oh, love it. Right, next up is the Gregor Besson Prima Pack. This is by Hard Modding, 10.32 megabyte on the download. And as you can imagine, you're going to find these under plows. Now, I'll start off from the beginning. They're all 3 meters or under. Yeah, it's a small pack. Oh, fair enough. We got that out of the way. So the first one we got is the Prima 50. So this has got a 120 horsepower requirement from your tractor, 2.8 meter working width, 7 mile an hour working speed, 18,300 to buy. These no options. It does look good though, I must admit. Obviously it's going to fold out to the side on those hydraulics. Yeah, fair enough. We then move on to the Prima 50 AV. Again, 120 horsepower requirement, 1.6 meter working width on this one, 7 mile an hour working speed, 19,200 to buy. Then come out of that one and go into the Prima 70. So 170 horsepower requirement for your tractor, 3 meter working width, 7 mile an hour working speed, 21,300 to buy. Then we go into the last one, the Prima 70 AV, 150 horsepower requirement, 2 meter working width, 7 mile an hour working speed, 23,200 to buy. I mean, I know they're small, but they do look good though. Alright, we'll carry on anyway. And our last mod for the day is the Fiat Alice AD9. This is by Pepe978, 13.68 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it under small tractors. Now, this is ace. It's got a 100 horsepower engine, 8 mile an hour working speed, 35 grand to buy. But that looks brilliant. You got the configurations. You got standard, 200 kilo front weight, 450 kilo, rear linkage. Yeah, you're probably going to need that for carting some stuff around. Lift and weight 200, so you got the linkage on the back and then the weight. Then you got the extra weight on the front. Dozer blade. Oh, that's right. I mean, if you're doing anything, chaffage in your bunker, that'll do. Dozer blade and the linkage on the back, and then back to standard. Oh no, you'd have to go for that though, wouldn't you? That looks ace. Then you come down, you've got engine set up to 100 is standard, 120 or 100. 120 horsepower with your dozer blade. Oh, definitely for the win. Then you come down to designs. You got without cabin, with cabin, or without. So if you have that on, it's basically like a little bulldozer. Oh, that looks ace. Very nice. Right, we've also got a new map. So this is Cylindra by Fitski and Mex, 141.94 megabyte on the download. And it says the Cylindra map is modelled after the Balkan terrain. Oh, that looks all right. We've also got a second map. This is the Ukrug Homefeld map. This is by LS Hub Nicholas, AGDM Dimitri Moroso, 272.79 megabyte on the download. And that looks great as well, I must admit. So we've also got some updates. We've got the Converlin Turbo 8000T by Giant Software, the John Deere 5M series by Wolfex Modding, the Lizard W50 by Grabsfeldschmied Ingo 376, the map Piney Run by Poor Boy. Now, it does say it needs a new save game, so if you put some time into that, probably going to need to start again. The Case IH Puma CVX 175 Stage 5 by STV Modding, the Kaweco Radium 245255260 by Schnibble Modding, and the John Deere Slice Weight by Camillos 0397. This is a current testing list for console that Giants are working on. There's only 2 on there, but you know what happens. There's always stuff that comes out. We'll see what happens tomorrow anyway. So that's your mods done for you. Drop it in the comments below which one's your favourite. We'll see what people are looking at. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. It's muchly appreciated. But for me, that's it for today, and I'll see you in the next one.